back-to-back stem and leaf diagrams. Make a back-to-back stem and leaf plot of these two data sets. Then find the mean and range of the data sets. Which state is rainier? Number of rainy days in a year in Texas cities is given, and the number of rainy days in a year for California cities is given. So, in this stem and leaf diagram, I am going to display this information together. To the left of it, I am going to show the information of Texas cities, and to the right, I am going to show the information of California. So I will have the stem in the middle and the leaf to both the sides. So if I pick all the data points in all the cities, the minimum value begins with 20s and it goes till 170. So as I have explained, stem contains all the digits, whereas leaf contains only one digit. So for the California cities, I will fill the right of the stem and leaf diagram, the back-to-back stem and leaf diagram first. Least value is 29. And then it goes for 31, 32, 35, 35, 37. And you can see with 42, 44, 45. So what I do in a back-to-back stem and leaf diagram, I will input all the stems in the middle and I fill the leaf towards the right and also combine it towards the left. So you can see all the information, all the data under California is first filled. Any gaps you just leave it because you don't have any 80s for California cities. But you have 82 and 84 for Texas cities. And Texas begins with 49, the least value. And it leads to 105. Whereas in California cities, it has 117 as its maximum value. So you can see this information is combined by the stem but separated from the leaf. This is what you call as back-to-back stem and leaf diagram. And then you are asked to find the median of each state separately, each data set separately. So how do you find the median? N plus 1 divided by 2. That means you add 1 to the number of data points and you divide it by 2 to position the middle value. So over here under Texas cities, we have 18 data points. We add 1, that is 19 divided by 2. We have 9.5th data point as the median value. So how do you calculate the 9.5th data point? You take the 9th point, you take the 10th point, you add it as shown and you divide it by 2. How do you find the 9th point? You are calculating it for Texas, that is to the left. So here I go, first data point, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. 9th point is you have to read it as 71. Then the 10th point you have to read it as 73. So we have 71 and 73 as the 9th and the 10th points. So we divide it by 2 for you to get the 9.5th value, which is 72 days. Nextly, I will calculate it for the California cities. We have 16 data points. We add 1, that is 17, divided by 2. We have 8.5 data point. So 8th data point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the 8th data point is 44 and the 9th data point is 45. So you add 44 to 45 and you divide it by 2. So you have 54.5 days as the median. Then you are also asked to find the range. We know the range is the highest value minus the lowest value. For Texas cities, the highest reading is 105 and the lowest reading is 49. Please don't read it as 94, it is 49. So 105 subtract 49, the range is 56, whereas 117 subtract 29, the range is 88 for California cities. I have explained the key at the bottom of this back-to-back stem and leaf diagram because key is very essential to mention in a stem and leaf diagram. Next question is, the low temperature and the high temperature is displayed in a stem and leaf diagram. And the key is mentioned below, which you read the values as 63 and 62. So the first question is find the range for the high temperatures. Find the median for the low temperatures. Find the mode for the high temperatures. So the range for the high temperature is, lowest reading is 65. Highest it's 80. So 80 minus 65 is the range for the high temperatures, which is 50. Median for the low temperature is, we calculate the number of data points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 data points. We add 1, 8 divided by 2, that is 4th data point is the median, which you count it as 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 4th data point is 64. So the 4th data point is 64. Find the mode for high temperature. You know in statistics the mode means the most repeated data. You can see 69 is repeated twice for high temperature. I repeat, 69 is repeated twice for high temperature, so the mode is 69. Make a back-to-back stem and leaf plot for the following data. Find the median and mode for each set of data. So we are going to display both the data set in the same stem and leaf diagram. I will have the stem at the middle and the set A to the left and the set B to the right, and I call it as the leaf. So if I look into all the data points, it begins with 70s and it leads to 80s. And firstly, I will fill the set A data in ascending order, which I could read it as 71, the least, and 74, 75, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 75s along with a 76 and a 79. Then I fill up the 80s for set A, and then I will fill the data for set B like this. And I have to mention the key. I took 4/7/3, which is 7 means 74 and 73. The mode is the most repeated data. For set A, the mode is 75 because you can see 75 is repeated many times. And for set B, it is 80. 80 is repeated many times for set B. Median is the middle reading. So you count the number of data points. You divide it, add 1 and divide by 2. So for set A, if we could count the data points, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 data points are there. Let's divide add 1 to 13, which is 14, divide by 2, the 7th data point, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 7th data point is 75. So data set B, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Add 1, 14. Divide by 2 the 7th data point. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 7th data point is 79. It's mentioned over here. So it's a back-to-back stem and leaf plot is useful for comparing two distributions. Below is a back-to-back stem and leaf plot showing the heights in inches of male and female students in a recent statistics class. The stems for both sets of observations are in the middle of the plot, while the leaves for the two data sets are on either side of the stem. So here is the information. You can see the stem in the middle, displayed leaf to both the sides, left to female and right to male. And you are asked some questions. There are 47 female heights and 38 male heights. And you are asked what is the median of the female heights? What is the median of the male heights? What is the height of the tallest student? What is the height of the shortest student? How many students in the class have a height of 67 inches? So this question is for you. You try to answer all 5 parts of this question, which I will help you with the last. How many students in the class have a height of 67? So they don't specify whether it's girls or boys. So 67 you're going to count like this. You have 67, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 females along with 1 male. So altogether we have 5 students with a height of 67 inches. Suppose we wish to compare the heights of boys and girls. So the stem and leaf diagram, the back-to-back stem and leaf diagram is shown below. How many boys were below 165 centimeters? So you can count and see all the boys are below 165 centimeters. So we have 6 boys who are below 165 centimeters. How many girls were below 165 centimeters? You can see only 3 girls are below 165 centimeters because you have 158, 161 and 163. So we have only 3 girls below 165 centimeters.